Welcome to Timekeeping. This show will attempt to chronicle year-by-year changes to the Walt Disney World Resort, from exciting new ride openings to the minutia of a store changing names. Join us as we count down to the 50th anniversary of the vacation kingdom of the world. After a busy 1986, Walt Disney World saw a relatively mild 1987 as construction continued on several large projects. While the resort was expanding outside of its current offerings, the existing parks and resorts saw some modernization with a variety of name changes and rearrangement of shops and facilities, as well as a few smaller changes to the offerings. The continuation of Disney World's 15th birthday celebration was still the driving force for most of the year, but other entertainment, including a high-flying circus, kept the crowds coming as the resort grew. Walt Disney World's flagship park saw a few changes, but few of them were more than just a name change. In Adventureland, Oriental Imports and the Magic Carpet became the Elephant's Trunk in April. Frontierland saw the Westward Ho Wagon and the Briar Patch Shop open in 1986. In Fantasyland, the former EPCOT Center 3D film Magic Journeys would open in the old Mickey Mouse Revue Theater on December 15th. The Chippendale short Working for Peanuts acted as a pre-show. The Fantasyland kiosk took on the name of Nemo's Niche. In Tomorrowland, with the loss of the Eastern Airlines sponsorship, If You Had Wings reopened as If You Could Fly on June 6th. American Journeys and Mission to Mars both lost their sponsors as well, and GE and RCA became co-sponsors of Space Mountain after the latter was acquired in '86. With the end of the 15th anniversary celebration, Magic Kingdom was due for a new parade, and on September 20th, We the People All-American Parade debuted. The parade starts with a marching band, followed by Mickey and Minnie in a gazebo on top of the Constitution, whose 200th anniversary the parade was celebrating. Next came a lighthouse float to represent New England, followed by a boathouse and Captain Hook riding a small boat. After that were scarecrow-dressed dancers around a silo and the country bears on a hay wagon, and the barn float still used in the Halloween parades. Donald and Daisy then arrived on a large steamboat float with dancers. A series of Old West rockwork floats came by, including one with a miner, and Chippendale as Native Americans, as well as Goofy on a horse as a cowboy. The next unit was a wilderness lookout tower and an old mill. The next set of units were led by bicycle and skateboard dancers, Winnie the Pooh, a Beach Boys cover band, and a mock-up water park, and Tigger surfing, and it ended with a mirrored castle float with a variety of characters, including the Gummy Bears. Of course, who better to celebrate America than the Gummy Bears? After an eventful 1986, Epcot also saw less dramatic changes in 1987. The beverage base opened next to the Stargate restaurant in Communicore East. In Mexico, El Ranchito del Norte opened outside the pyramid on the lagoon side of the promenade. In the House of Whispering Willows exhibit, area of China, Artistry in Time, an exhibit of 18th century timepieces, replaced the Treasures of Forbidden City. Inside the American Adventure, the We the People exhibit opened. Fashions from Fez replaced the Pottery Store, as some shop locations appear to have shuffled around in Morocco. A cart near the fountain opened in France, selling additional French souvenirs. In Canada, Le Boutique de Provinces opened on the upper level, while a souvenir cart opened on the promenade. While keeping track of all entertainment acts has been impossible, 1987 Epcot Center did feature the Daredevil Circus Spectacular, featuring high-wire acts, trapeze artists, acrobats, motorcyclists, and elephants performing in Future World. This happened several times a day in half-hour shows. While not much was opening in 1987, many things were under construction at this time, including the Grand Floridian, Pleasure Island, Typhoon Lagoon, Caribbean Beach, the Norway Pavilion, and the Wonders of Life. Oh, and the Disney MGM Studios. On October 2nd, Disney dollars were introduced in $1 and $5 denominations at Walt Disney World, having debuted at Disneyland in May. Both Disney's Contemporary Resort and Disney's Polynesian Resort saw updates. On the Grand Canyon Concourse, Bayview Gifts took over the Monorail Club Car Bar as the main shopping area was replaced. The Great Ceremonial House saw extensive changes, most notably the replacement of the checkered tile. Robinson Crusoe Esquire Shop changed its name to Caruso & Son and moved to the Polynesian Princess location, which, along with News from Civilization, moved down the hall. The fronts of the shops became window walls. Island Ice Cream Company became Captain Cook's Snack and Ice Cream Company on April 16th. Guest Services took over the old News from Civilization location. In addition, the walkway to the Transportation and Ticket Center was opened, the main pool was refurbished, and the luau got several backstage upgrades. Over at the Village Marketplace, several shops had changed over the last few years. Artispana opened in 1986 in the same building as the combined Village Ice Cream Parlor and Bake Shop and Mini Mia's Pizzeria. On April 19th, Team Mickey's Athletic Club replaced Shoe Time Plus You and Miss Merrily's Fashions. At some point since 1981, Idleburger's Deli became the All-American Sandwich Shop, sponsored by Hormel. Country Address moved to replace Village Gift and Sundries, and its spot had become Resort Wear Unlimited. Mickey & Company replaced Satchet Inn and Bath Parlor in 1984. Overall, the average guest would have probably noticed a little different in 1987 from recent years. A few name changes and a quote-unquote new 3D film at the Magic Kingdom were not exactly huge draws. The focus was elsewhere as new hotels, a new entertainment district, and a water park were all to open the next year. Well, at least they were scheduled to. Well, time flies. Enjoying your jump from time to time with us? Please hit the like button and subscribe to support this show and others. You can also join the WDWNT Inner Globe Society for exclusive content at patreon.com/WDWNT. If you're looking for the perfect gear to celebrate 50 years of Walt Disney World, you can shop for apparel, accessories, and more at carouselofproducts.com. We'll see you real soon here on Timekeeping.